Hey everyone, it's Mishta with more madness. Whew, and today it's painful healing madness. Whew. And yes, it has been a bit painful for this healing process. It definitely could have been worse. If I had an infection, it would have been way worse. So I'm really lucky there. Very thankful. Very lucky. I have managed to keep everything clean. The doctor did a really good job because I've had no issues physically, like with the healing and all that, and with them coming out bad. I have had a lot of pain from the liposuction. I've had quite a bit of pain on the sides here. She did have to go bigger than what I was hoping, but at the same time, that's a normal painful area, no big deal. Uh, so is the middle of the breasts where they had to do the stretching. That's also a little bit painful because now things are kind of hanging on that skin and being bigger and stretched out. So all that's normal pain. It can vary from person to person. So I guess because they had to take quite a bit of what little fat I had and put it up here, that's probably why it was so painful, is because they had to do liposuction like throughout my whole stomach. It wasn't just a little bit here and there. It was like spider webs across my whole belly. I wish I could have got a video out to you guys about it, or of the bruising, but I did not think I could do that without showing my breasts accidentally. So, or wearing a bikini, and I don't, YouTube doesn't usually like that. So I didn't want to, go against any rules. I wanted to be respectful and, stick with the rules and just be able to show you guys like this after the fact. I can show you that they look really good now. She did a really, really great job. They are more proportionate. They do have a better shape to them than the spacers. The spacers were very edgy and cornery. So that's kind of gone. So I don't have like all these square pieces here and around them. So that's really cool. That's pretty awesome. They do ache a lot, but I think that's partly because I'm trying to get back into shape now that it's been after 4 weeks. They said I could start working out again. I've been trying to take it slow and just do mild strengthening and stretching exercises because I don't want to uh, do anything too strenuous yet and do something wrong, like pull a muscle or throw my back out, which that my back has been giving me really bad issues from where the bookshelf fell on me. It's really hard for me to not be able to do some of my core exercises that I have to do to even stay mobile and to stay walking without a cane. It's very important for me to be able to stay at least mobile and doing some of those type of strengthening and stretching exercises on a normal basis even before I had the cancer, because without doing any of that, I barely I couldn't go to work. And to be able to make it through the 4 days of work I had, and still be in pain, I had to actually try to work out almost every single day, at least a little tiny workout. I think I've done some videos of it. I usually do not just the dance workout. I only do that when I can really feel good and do it. But usually I do like a strength training, and the other workout with Dare to Be Active on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I've posted about that before. But anyways, I haven't been able to do those little exercise routine, the 10-minute exercises that I usually do to keep my strength up. So I've been having issues with throwing my back out. Like I would go to sit up and I would move wrong and my back would seize up. Or I was trying to go to the bathroom and pull afterwards and pull up the Spanx because they're super tight, and I threw out one of my shoulders and I was like, oh my God, I can't move, I can't move. And so it was pretty excruciating to have the abdomen pain and then that pain and not be able to move right. So it's been a bit of a challenge to get back on my feet and try to get back to work. It's been 4.5 weeks now, actually. No, it's 5 weeks today, actually. Um, So I've been trying to do this video a few days, so that's a few different times. But it's been 5 weeks today. So I've for the last week I've been trying to do like stretches and get back into being mobile and helping my back feel better. And it's been a slow process. Partly because I can only take my cannabis CBD oil and the oil that I make, um, because I have issues when I take too many pills of any kind. Um, Warning, it's going to be explicit information right now. I hopefully it's not TMI for anyone, but when I take things like acetaminophen or the Neurontin or they gave me meloxicam before for inflammation, and these aren't even narcotics; these are anti-inflammatories and pain relievers. Um, every time that I take in anything like that, I start leaking blood out of my butt, and that's not good. That is a sign of something being wrong. For a while before I ever got cancer, they were trying to figure out what that was wrong, but they stopped looking because my doctors were switched. I had one doctor, I think, I'm pretty sure he retired, and the next doctor that took his place was just happy that I was getting on my feet and trying to go to work. And I told him that I used the cannabis because of those issues. The cannabis isn't like a pharmaceutical, it's more like healthy eating or herbal medicine, where it goes through your body a different way and it's not as harmful for your kidneys and your liver. And it just helps with the pain and inflammation without causing any bleeding or any other side effects. So, like upset stomach or anything like that. So for me, that really helped. It helps to have something that's not a pharmaceutical, because I can't work if I'm going to be bleeding out my butt. And it's not like when I go to the bathroom, it's just all the time. So no, I am not going to wear a diaper to work, and I am not going to go and do all that. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to take cannabis and not have those side effects. And my doctor now has been noting this and been, making sure that um, any people like the disability who have been trying to help me, with my surgery, my medical disability and all that, he's been making sure that it's noted in there that I cannot take regular medicines because of the situation, and we're trying to figure out what it is. So it I believe that it's something to do with the HIV meds and being on them for so long. I mean, I've been on them for almost 25 years, it'll be 25 years soon. And so I think that prolonged amount of time being on some hardcore meds, because I'm on some old meds, that um, maybe that's taken a toll on my kidneys and all that. So it could be time to look into something new. I don't know. I've heard good things about Dovato. I'm maybe going to ask my doctor about it, and who knows, maybe that whole situation will get better. I don't know. But personally, I'm still going to do cannabis for pain relief because it doesn't have any side effects. As far as that, the CBD oil that I do, it it doesn't get you high. It doesn't make you lethargic. It doesn't make you confused. It doesn't make you anything. It makes you feel amazing. It lessens your pain. It reduces inflammation, and it just is a good thing. So I have no idea why I wouldn't keep taking it. But anyways, hopefully I can, now that I've make sure my doctor knows what I'm doing and stuff, I'm just going to keep taking the cannabis and dealing with it that way. But that being said, the amount I've had to take in the last 5 weeks has tripled. Then just before, when I was just having the other cancer surgery, and or while I was working before that, I was taking a third of what I'm taking now. When I first started working a year ago, I was taking what I'm taking now, and I got down to like a third of that for a while, and was only working 2 days a week, and that worked out really well. But then I had this surgery. That was in between surgeries. Now I have had this surgery, and I'm back to having all that pain again with my back. So hopefully I can get that under control with the cannabis, and it seems like it's working. and I seem like I'm doing good with the strengthening exercises. And here, I can move this and show you guys more. I don't know if you can see, but I think you can. Um, they look a lot more proportionate, um, and they look really nice. She did a really good shape. They are bigger than what I thought. And please, this is not sexual, it is medical. So please don't take my video down because I'm trying to show people how good the doctor did. That's to the YouTube people. But, anyways, yeah, she did a really good job. It has been really hard getting my strength back, but I'm doing it. It has been 5 weeks today. I think pain is to be expected at most of the time after any surgery, especially something that affected your whole front, your abdomen. I mean, your abdomen, it really affects all kinds of movements, like everything you do. Just like your pecs do and your chest muscles and all that. That really affects like your back and your everything, your balance, your eating, everything almost that you can do. So, yeah, it's been a minute since I could move around and do things. And feels good. It feels good. And yeah, so I wanted to make sure I got a video out to you guys. I've tried quite a few times to do this video, but something crazy has happened every time. Um, so far, so good right now. Knock on wood. Um, yeah, so I'm glad I'm getting to get a video out to you guys and tell you how I'm doing. The surgery, I think itself went well. For me, pain's going to be expected, especially with the back thing. Um, but the cannabis really does help. And I mean, it really says a lot that I won't go and get the lesser expensive medicine from the doctors, and sometimes even free because it depends on what pharmaceuticals they prescribe. Um, Getting the lesser expensive or free pharmaceuticals as opposed to paying full, out of my pocket to even grow it and to make my own. That's a huge deal, and that's a big step in my doctors and the people medically understanding that that's what I have to do in order to be able to function and keep my job and do it even 2 days a week. So, whew, it's going to be a big deal going back to work in a week or so. And I only have like after this week, it's one more week. And the next week I go back. So it's going to be a big, uh, long haul the next couple of weeks. Just getting back into shape and doing it. And I've been pretty sore. Yesterday, I think I overdid it a little bit. I did my workout, and then I did a full body workout with no weights. But when I was doing some of the stretches and some of the arm parts, I think I just kind of overdid it a tiny bit. And then I went out to my car to check my oil before I drove because it has a situation with it. And it's an old hoopty. That's the situation. But I went to check the oil, and it's got this really heavy hood where you have to, lift up the hood and then put the metal rod underneath it. And after doing that, I felt something pull on my left side and kind of not tear, but kind of feel like, whoo, I shouldn't have done that. Like when you lift something too quick or whatever, and you like get to pull muscle a little bit. And so I didn't think anything of it right away. And afterwards, when I was moving around, I noticed that it sloshes a little bit now, my left breast. And I looked it up, and it's supposed to be common. So I didn't try to bother my doctor with it because it's supposed to be a common thing when you're healing, and it's just liquid in between, and it can be the smallest amount of liquid. It's nothing to worry about. As long as it doesn't get red and infected, it should be good till I go see my doctor in like less than a week. So I see her next Tuesday. So yeah, so far so good, even with the sloshy boob and or breast. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here. But yeah, so far so good, and I'm healing up nicely. I guess that she really didn't know what she was doing, so that was really awesome. And I really was glad I trusted her and just said, work your magic. They are bigger than what I wanted, though, but it's fine. I can live with it. It's better than not having. It's better than having cancer, and it's definitely better than having any problems with them. So I'm glad she just did what she had to do to make them like how they are. And I want my cool spiky D back up, but the wind was crazy outside. But anyways, ADHD. Huh? Whew. But before this gets too long, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that watches. I do try to get the videos out like once a week or once every 2 weeks, and I hope it does help somebody out there. I really do, and I'll be so thankful for every person that watches it, and thankful for anybody that it helps, or any of my videos help. That's the goal, and we should all help each other get through tough situations, and if we did, I think the world would probably be a better place if we all helped each other out more. So that being said, I don't want this video to get too long. I really appreciate all of you that watch, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you can know when I do another video. Whew. And thanks, you guys, really, and have a peaceful day.